Tomoa Narasaki, arguably the strongest of all the Japanese climbers, and trust me, that is saying something. So 2 more Japanese climbers racing against each other, and not just 2 countrymen, 2 brothers. Tomoa Narasaki on the left against his younger brother Meichi on the right. Quick reaction from Tomoa Narasaki. He's so explosive, and keep an eye on the clock. This could be a really quick time, 6.5. R.LUM.R now. He will be on the left against Tomoa Narasaki. This could have huge implications for later in the day. Both away at exactly the same reaction time, and both going really well through the middle section. This will be our closest race yet, and it's Tomoa who takes it. 6.159. That one was so tight.
What a speed competition.
Kazakhstan will come out and race in lane A on the left against Tomoa Narasaki in lane B. Tomoa is not a climber Rishat would have wanted to race on the assumption he made it through to this big final. He'd have loved to have seen one of the slightly slower climbers make it through to this stage by someone else's bad luck or a couple of false starts or some technical issues. He would not have wanted to see someone as quick as Tomoa Narasaki into the final, because this means Rishat Khaibulin is going to have to go full tilt. Both away quickly. Rishat Khaibulin has got a small lead, but needs to keep it clean. Doesn't need to keep it clean once Tomoa slips. Actually went very quickly there, Rishat Khaibulin. 5.915, about half a second off the world record. Khaibulin with a rank of 1, Tomoa Narasaki 2, Kai Harada 3, R.LUM.R 4, Meichi Narasaki 5, Kokoro Fuji 6, Jakob Schubert 7, and Alex Megos 8. Here's Tomoa Narasaki, won the World Championship title from Kai here earlier in the week in Hachioji, his 2nd World Championship win. Tomoa Narasaki out on the mats, 2-time Boulder World Champion, 2 times he's won the season title in the Boulder World Cups as well. What an opportunity is presented to him here, because nobody else has managed to do this boulder. If he can do it, he'll almost certainly go on to Boulder 2 with a lead, and it will be in his hands from there on out. This looks great for Tomoa Narasaki. This looks perfect for Tomoa Narasaki. 40 seconds gone, he's topped a boulder that stopped 6 of the world's best.
Tomoa Narasaki, 2019 Boulder World Champion, proves why he's so good. I have to say, trying to look like he's on a different boulder to everybody else.
Tomoa Narasaki, if he tops this boulder, he will almost certainly win this round. It would require Rishat Khaibulin to also top it and then top the next boulder, and for Tomoa not to top it. So Tomoa as sure as you could ever be that a win would do it here. Oh, and the foot slips. And You realise he is human after all, but only just. He could well pull back on and do this second go.
And it's worth fighting here for Tomoa because, yeah, if he does this, tops this, he's going to go through in first place.
Went last time. If he can keep that solid, maybe able to find a top here. Oh, this is climbing from another planet from Tomoa Narasaki. The world's best have come and gone. They couldn't do Boulder 1, they couldn't do Boulder 2. He's done both of them. That's why he's world champion. Tomoa Narasaki makes his way onto the mats. He's already won the Boulder element of the combined competition. It's a bit of a tricky position here really for Tomoa. I mean, he's in front of his home crowd, but if you were being ruthlessly competitive about it, every bit of energy burns on this boulder is energy he won't have on the lead route.
I think that may affect him if it starts coming down to the number of goes he's going to have on the boulder. He might chip off one attempt maybe, but I think Tomoa's going to go out here and show why he's absolutely dominating bouldering 2019, especially at this championships.
Goes up with the left hand. Oh, Tomoa Narasaki, how did he rescue that?
I wonder if he's just going to bring his left foot up a little bit. Currently searching in that groove for something else. He just needs to bring the left foot up and go a bit quicker. Now brings the left foot up.
Here goes Tomoa. Left hand lands, right hand lands. 3 boulders, 3 tops. Nobody else has managed more than one.
To say we've had a spectacular speed round, an absolute show on the boulders, especially from that man Tomoa Narasaki. That little lower down he did, it was almost like we were watching it in replay backwards. This is another go. He brought the left foot up just as he needed to do, hit that hole perfectly that time. Proves that you never give up during an attempt. It's not over until it's over, and that set of boulders is certainly over for Tomoa Narasaki. Absolute destruction of the 3 boulders. You can see the final standings after the bouldering competition. Japan 1, 2 and 3 on this set of boulders. 4th Japanese definitely down in 6th. Kai Harada certainly could have done a lot more, but it was Tomoa Narasaki who took away the win. Topped all 3 boulders in just 4 attempts. Really blew away the competition on the boulders. Meiichi Narasaki was second with that one quick top on the final boulder. Kokuro also with a top on the final boulder. Mikkel Mauen, 1 top in 3 attempts, takes away 4 ranking points with a finishing position of 4th. Jakob Schubert, no tops, but those 3 zones importantly for him. Kai Harada in 6th. Alex Magos ended up in 7th after retiring after what was his first attempt on the first boulder. Unfortunately, he is out for the rest of the competition. Rishat Bouldering went away with 8th, and that's how the ranking points look at the moment. It's Tomoa Narasaki absolutely flying at the top of the board. Will be very, very close to taking this one already. Rishat Bouldering is currently sitting in 2nd with 8 ranking points. Meiichi followed by Mikkel, Kokuro, Kai Harada, Jakob Schubert and Alex Magos, who will be taking no further part. Alex will take a ranking of 8 automatically out of the final route because he won't be competing. And Jakob Schubert's got it all to do.
We shall see. Either way, Tomoa Narasaki is going to be crowned the combined champion. The worst score he can end up with is 16. Nobody has even got double that. Everyone else is beyond double that. Tomoa Narasaki, regardless of what happens on the lead wall, has been by far and away the best climber today, and this is just a case of rubber stamping it.
fast because he wants to get a top quicker than Jakob, or he's moving fast because that's just Tomoa's style. Left arm's just opening a little bit, looking a bit pumped. Snares the right hand just about.
So Tomoa Narasaki finds himself on the head wall with only 1 minute and 50 seconds elapsed, but he's looking tired and he can go no further. Jakob Schubert will take a 1 from the lead component, but it's Tomoa Narasaki who takes a 1 from the combined event in general. He has laid waste to the competition here. Has really been the story of today. He's really sent out a warning. Tomoa, congratulations, combined world champion, 1 year out from the Olympics. Is this the biggest win of your career?
おめでとうございます。来年のオリンピックを控えてチャンピオンになったこと、これは今までの中で一番大きな勝利でしょうか。
はい、今年の一番の目標でもあったので達成できて本当に嬉しいです。
I was aiming to be the champion of this competition, and so for this year, so I'm very glad to be the winner.
And you must be really pleased with the lead results, second on the lead wall.
リードでは2位という結果で、その結果についてはどう思いますか？
そうですね、このメンツの中で2位になれたのはすごく自信になったので、またこう練習も頑張れるかなと思います。
Now I'm confident because I was the second in this member, so this is I was very confident in that.
And it was a really strong all-round performance, but where do you feel you can make even more improvements?
とても力強いパフォーマンスでしたけれども、これからどんなことをやればもっと強くなれると思いますか？
それは難しいんですけど、今回は勝つことができたんですけど、この課題の相性もすごく良かったし、またその大会によって状況も変わってくるので、本当に底力を上げていくしかないなと思っています。
It's very hard, but for this competition, I was kind of lucky on the problems. But so it depends on the competition. So I just have to try harder.
I'm not sure there was much luck, but congratulations, combined world champion.
どのぐらいこれ以上できるかどうかわからないですけれども、本当におめでとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
Fight on the lead wall in the end was what netted him the medal.
Silver medalist, representing Austria, Jakob Schubert.
Here is Jakob Schubert once again on a World Championship podium. It's a familiar position for him, but I don't think it's getting old. Brilliant performance in the lead. Went right out across the head wall. I have to say, I never felt the top was seriously in doubt, and nobody else got anywhere near it.
Yeah, he read the final route to absolute perfection, climbed it fast because there was a danger that somebody else may top as well. Absolutely awesome route reading all the way through the route, and then a very special finish topping the route.
Well, Rishat and Jakob both put in immense performances, but there's no doubt about who was the boss today. Tomoa Narasaki, second in the speed, first in the boulder, second on the lead. Fantastic performance. Absolutely amazing from start to finish from Tomoa Narasaki. As soon as he came off the speed wall with the 2 next to his name, I thought he'll take some stopping, and nobody really got close to stopping him. He ended up with 4 ranking points, a breathtakingly small number, and Jakob Schubert ended up with 35, I believe.